Slightly hesitant to share this clip of these popular influencers because I've seen a lot of influencers say like, oh, we're gonna, stop sharing or be more mindful, and then lo and behold, it doesn't happen. But something about these two, I believe it. I feel that they're working hard to create content that is separate from their daily life and their family. And I can get on here and share my thoughts and my opinions. And I do know that I have made a change as it relates to people being mindful of what they share online and the content they are consuming as it relates to child exploitation. But it is parents like this who hold influence in the influencing world, in the family vlogging world, that can really make it change and can really normalize the practice of prioritizing their children's and all children's right to privacy and informed consent and safety online. So I'm going to risk it and share this clip.
What is, if you have one or two examples of hard and fast boundaries you've had to establish?
There's been some big changes this year for us. Mm-hmm. We slowly were, making a lot of content around being parents, and that's totally fine. But I think for me, what I realized is I as a creative, because I want to do the best job I can at anything that I do. And so when it comes to making content with my family, again, I want to be the best, right? I want to figure out the way that I can do the best job at this. And so there's a conflict of interest there, I think, for me, when it comes to showing my life and my kids and everything on social media, because doing the best job as a dad doesn't always correlate to doing the best on social media. And doing the best on social media doesn't always correlate to doing the best job as a dad. And so for us, I think we had to really evaluate that and take a step back. And we made some decisions to kind of limit how much content we showed of our son. And we made some changes there. And I think doing this podcast was huge too, because now we're able to create content, which luckily, the viewers the listeners are enjoying, and I'm enjoying doing. It's content that's separate though from showing our life, because I think it can be a little bit intrusive when you have a camera with you 24/7 showing everything you do. I'm glad that we recognized those changes that needed to be made and we're able to implement those, because again, this is the Wild West. There's no rule